Things just took a major turn as we have a new update for you guys surrounding your Los Angeles Lakers. And in this update, it really could ultimately determine how the Lakers are going to operate this offseason if they can build a championship roster. Welcome to Lakers Digest, guys. My name is Hunter Pitcoff, and we cover everything surrounding your Los Angeles Lakers. In today's video, we're going to talk about what this update is and the implication it has immediately on the Lakers' future. If you want to be kept up to date with everything surrounding your Los Angeles Lakers, click that subscribe button because 73% of you guys watching our content, already watching, are not subscribed. You're getting free around-the-clock coverage surrounding your Los Angeles Lakers. All we ask is to click the subscribe button, be a supporter, as we are trying to reach our goal of 20,000 subscribers. You're probably wondering, what the hell is this update, Hunter? What are you talking about? Here it is. I'm bringing it to you one time. LeBron's progress. That is going to be the update for today's video, and we'll get into later the implication it's going to have on the Lakers moving forward this offseason. But this is what LeBron James had to say on his Mind the Game podcast, which he hosts now with Steve Nash, not JJ Redick, saying, quote, "Did you see me limp in here? It's been a hell of a lot better. It's getting better." And of course, LeBron James here is talking about the injury he suffered in Game 5 against the Minnesota Timberwolves, where he knocked knees with Dante DiVincenzo. It ended up resulting in a pretty bad injury for him. It was a grade 2 MCL sprain, according to reports there, in his left knee in that series. And it was during that collision, of course, like I said, against DiVincenzo. Recovery time expected to be 3 to 5 weeks. And if my math's correct here, it's been about 3-4 weeks. So LeBron definitely seeing some better results than he was perhaps before the injury. And he actually went a little bit further into depth about what he's been going through this offseason, saying that he's been able to lift now he's been able to lift in the weight room as well as ride a stationary bike in order to improve the flexibility of his knee. Also said on his podcast, quote, "I'm not a guy that likes to sit around. I have a lot of energy, and I hate sitting around, so this has definitely been almost 2 weeks after the season. They always tell you to take time off. I'm just not that guy." And then James continued to go on saying, quote, "There's just something that's so abnormal when it comes to not being able to work out, not being able to sweat, and things of that nature. So I guess you kind of make up for it by getting in the steam room. You get in the sauna, sit outside. I can mess around a little bit with my daughter, so that definitely helps." First off, hearing LeBron saying all this, I think we take for granted just how dedicated he is to this game. This man has given his absolute heart and soul to the game. He says he missed sweating, guys. Who the hell likes to sweat? I don't think anybody does. This guy misses the grind. He misses the grind of the offseason. He's got plenty of time to make up for it, but being out for just a couple of weeks has bothered LeBron James, that he's not actively, I guess, in the gym, on the basketball court, on the hardwood, getting better. That is bothering him in year 22, entering year 23 at 40 years old. And I don't want to read into the tea leaves a little bit, guys, but, LeBron James is a little secretive when it talks about his, standings with the Lakers. Is he going to come back? Is he not? Technically could opt out of his contract. He's expected he's going to. But it says here, though, according to this does not sound like a guy that wants to retire anytime soon. This sounds like a guy that wants to keep playing for the Lakers. And so it's going to bring us to our next point, guys. Building around Bron, building around LeBron James, of course, and a new era that's not him and Anthony Davis. It's him and right now the marquee, the true franchise player, arguably, Luka Doncic now, and how the Lakers need to figure out and now have a full offseason to build around LeBron James and Luka Doncic and bring this team to a championship pedigree status. So that is going to be the next step. And for a guy who is going to be 41 years old next season, of course, if he plays, assuming he does, this is the type of production you're getting out of him. 24 points per game, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, shooting, close to 38% from 3, over 50% from the field. This is a dude that just continues to define father time. I mean, in all honesty, this is somebody who has continued to set the bar that no basketball player, and quite frankly, no athlete has ever reached. The closest person I can think of is somebody like a Tom Brady, but Tom Brady was not nearly the freak athlete that LeBron is. Yes, a more physical sport in football compared to basketball, but I don't think we have seen a athlete, especially this late in their career, be as well conditioned as LeBron James ever, and I'm not sure we're ever going to see a guy like that, period. So I think we need to all respect and appreciate LeBron while he's still here. There's always going to be LeBron haters in the comments, and look, everybody is not immune to criticism, fair enough, but at the same time, though, LeBron James is one of the greatest basketball players of all time, and there's zero chance of you denying that anymore. And hell, he's got a case of being the greatest of all time. In my opinion, he is the greatest athlete in terms of the longevity of his career. If you talk about greatness over an extended period of time, if that is your argument for your GOAT, LeBron James is the GOAT according to that definition, if that is what you want to determine your GOAT as. So leave it there. I'm not going to get into it a little too much further, but let's talk about LeBron and how the Lakers can build around him and Luka, because it is an interesting pairing offensively. You got two of the smartest minds in basketball. It's almost like a computer that's in their head. The way they just process the court, they're thinking 1, 2, 3 steps ahead of everybody else with their decision making. So having those guys out there with that kind of size too, I think is definitely going to be very beneficial. Hopefully Luka can learn a thing or two from LeBron in terms of being in good condition. I'm expecting, Luka, you got to be in better condition than you've been in years past. You want to play with LeBron James here. He holds all of his players, all of his teammates accountable to a high standard. Luka, someone who is one of the best players in the league, he's got to reach that standard, and what J.J. Redick said, reach that championship level conditioning. This whole roster does. So expecting that, and LeBron James to continue to be the leader, and probably still the voice of this franchise, if we're being honest, because he is still the face of the NBA, even if he isn't, by far and away the best player in basketball anymore. So now it's up to Rob Pelinka there to really figure out how LeBron James, how you're going to build around him and go forward with building a team to fit the needs of your superstars. And we're going to, continue, guys. We already have broken down all those options. We're going to keep breaking down options. If there's other people, other players that you think could be a good video breakdown on, you want to see us talk about them, let us know in the comments. We do read the comments. And we try our best to give you guys content that you want to watch. Again, we're going to cover everything surrounding the Lakers this offseason. It's going to be one of the most important off seasons in franchise history. And no, I do not say that lightly at all. It really is. It's going to be a make or break season for the Los Angeles Lakers in the first full season of the Luka Doncic era. So if you want to keep up with everything surrounding your Lakers here on Lakers Digest, hit that subscribe button, because 73% of you guys watching the content already are not subscribed. So if that is you, click that subscribe button, because I promise you guys, you're not going to want to miss anything surrounding your Los Angeles Lakers here on Lakers Digest.